Alright, so we got the car on jacks. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. Okay, we got our pressure point spot there. Okay, so 5 jack points. I always use a jack 2. Okay, and there is our transmission unit right there. We're going to pull that off and we're going to remove the filter and do all that fun stuff. Give it a flush. So we're below the car, and this is the E65 750 2006. Alright, so inside these little holes here are little screws like this. You're going to remove those. There's going to be 4 of them on each point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 4th one's right up there. Alright, no need to remove these ones. This little shield's blocking. Okay, once you remove those screws like I did, I've already moved 2. See, we got a little dangling. I'm going to drop that plastic, and then there's going to be the filter case. Okay, so let's drop that on down. Sorry, those screws I mentioned, these are 8 mil. 8 mil screws. So get yourself an extension and a little socket, 8 millimeter, for just the plastic cover, and then we get to the filter. The screws towards the front are right under here. So you're going to see this one here, that's kind of a focal point, right? Don't remove those like I said before. Okay, but I didn't have a extension, so I just popped a 8 mil on the end of a, I believe that's a 6 Allen wrench, and just jammed it up there, and then we're going to fix that, and there is your 3rd one, and then 4th one over on the other side. Okay, and then it's going to drop down the plastic piece. Alright guys, now we're on the passenger side. The fill back hole is right up here. Once again, this is on the passenger side of the car. Fill holes up here. Make sure you loosen that first, but don't take it out like I did, because it's going to drip straight down, right? So you just want to loosen that first to make sure that you don't screw yourself later on. So loosen that first, but don't pull it out like I did. This is going to be it right here, okay? That is the fill screw right there. Okay, that is a T50 star. Okay, so that goes right up there. Okay, so just loosen that and then hit this one right here. This is your drain plug. Hit that with a T55. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Make sure all this stuff is out. Okay, I got my drip pan right here, my newspaper down, and we're gonna drip that bad boy, and then we're going to attempt to disassemble all these, pull this whole thing off. Filter is attached to the gasket and all that other good stuff, so we'll get into that in a second. Let's loosen that and drain it. And just in case, if you don't know what a T is, this is a T tool, okay? See how it's kind of a star shape? This is a T50 here, okay? T50. This is a star shape. This is what you use on BMWs. Get those at a hardware store. Okay, position your drip pan right underneath. Okay, and then just loosen her on up. Oh, we gotta scoot that over a little bit. Okay, I already loosened it, and now I'm just gonna hand do it, just because I kind of like to see where it goes. So let's get into it. Lefty loosey, and there you go. I have newspapers down, but we might have a little cleanup to do. So that is pretty dark. I'm sitting at 82,000 miles. That's pretty dark for, obviously for lifetime. So I'd recommend changing it at 60. So it's still, I can still see a little bit through it, but it still looks pretty dark. That's supposed to be like red, you know what I'm saying? Or, so just let that drain out until it stops. Alright, so while that's finishing up draining, in the meantime, what you want is you want to grab yourself a T40, okay? And you're looking at these bolts right here. And you want to loosen up all these. There should be about 20 of them, okay? You're going to loosen all of them all the way around. All the way down. Oh, there's that little lifetime guarantee. Yeah, right. So loosen all those up and then drop the pan. But remember, have newspaper and towels underneath. once you drop this bad boy right here, which is plastic on the 7 Series, there's going to be more oil in there, and it's probably going to drip down on your driveway, so just be careful. Also, know how tight the torque is of the bolt. This bolt's not really on there that tight, so when you re-tighten, just kind of estimate it. Give it a snug fit, but don't crank it like a muscular man. If you want to, grab a torque wrench, but it's up to you. Okay, this one I'm going to show you the torque, how, you know, it's not on there that tight. This one, for some reason, is, so I'm going to give it a good go while I'm holding this camera in one hand, okay? Let's do it here. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. It's completely severed. How bad is it, honey? I can't look.
No, Boo-Boo. Boo-Boo, I'm gonna call 911.
Look at it.
You cannot lose that blood. Maybe it's too much blood.
Look at it. Just try to see how bad it is. See how bad it is.
Let me.
See how bad it is.
Hold on. Oh boy. No, I cannot. Ah. Okay, baby. Let me try. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Let's.
It feels loose.
Ah! Oh my goodness, Boo-Boo, I'm gonna put it in the freezer.
Honey, just put it in the freezer.
No, but.
Just
like,
put it.
When are you gonna go to the hospital?
I gotta finish working on the car.
You just have 30 minutes. You have to.
They can stitch it on. It takes 30 minutes, and then
Gosh.
just put it in the freezer. Don't drop it.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to use my thumb again.
Ah.
All right, we're back after it again. Okay, so I'm on the last 2 bolts. Okay, and right before I'm about to drop this thing, the side kind of tilted down a little bit, and you can actually do that to drain it a little bit more before you pop off the last bolt, because when this thing comes down, that could have turned into a mess because that whole pan was just drenched. So I gave it a little side tilt, right? I'm getting as much as I can out before I drop this thing. I don't want the garage just filthy. Alright, let's drop it down. Try to drop it down flat so you don't get a bunch of oil everywhere. Okay. And that is the bottom of your bad boy right there. So this is the fill pan, and let's get this out of the car. Alright, here is the old one I just pulled out here. Okay, all the 20 screws there. Like I said, the E65 E66, the filter and gasket are all in. Okay, the gasket's integrated. There's no like gasket or metal gasket that goes around. The gasket is integrated in here. Okay, there's some rubber right around here. Okay, so here is the little filter spout here. The filter is integrated, so of course it's more expensive. So the only O-ring on this one is this little guy right here, okay? That one stays there. Once you get the new one, you'll see that it's exactly the same thing. So obviously old one, you don't have to clean it, you don't have to do anything like that, but you might want to inspect it and see if there's any metal shavings around, try to find the magnet. I didn't see any metal shavings on mine. If you're going to throw this away or recycle it, you might as well keep that drain plug as well, so you have 2 just in case. Just in case, you always have another one. So take that off before you throw it away or recycle it. Clean it up and throw it in the dumpster, or bring it back into your shop and recycle it. But anyway, let me show you what the new one looks like, and it looks like exactly the same. Okay, and here is the new one. As you can see, there's the new fill plug there, comes with it. Here's the filter integrated into it. It's the same exact thing, right? Got your lifetime little oil sticker there, same as the old one. Plastic on the bottom, just like the old one. And the old one was stock plastic thing right here. So you just remove that, and the new O-ring is already on there, all set to go. Like I said, the rubber gasket's here, all set to go. So let's put it on in. Okay, this is where the little spout just gets shoved right on up. There's a little hole right there. As you can see, there's no other O-rings or anything like that on the E65, E66, 7 Series, 750. Some of the modelers have O-rings, but this one doesn't, so don't worry about trying to fish out another O-ring. As long as that one that was attached to the little spout came out with it, you're good to go. And I am towards the front of the car, right? So this spout is towards the front of the car. Okay, and we are going to shove it on up there. So you can buy new bolts if you want to, but I'm just going to go ahead and clean all these really good and then stick them back in there. And you can use Loctite if you really want it. I'm not gonna, but it's up to you, your preference. Okay, the new one is in position. All bolts are tightened down, and now we're gonna fill it. We got ourselves Redline D4 ATF. A lot of guys on the forums use this stuff, so this stuff's pretty good. We got a box of 12, so let's see how many we're going to need. Actually, yep, oh, there's 12. We also got my little pump right here that we're going to jam that little tube in the thing, and we're going to fill it up. Let's get after it. Alright, I got my Redline little pump in. As you saw, the pump was kind of thick, so I just took a blade and chopped off the head of the Redline thing. I tried a makeshift sparklets thing, so I had 3 in there. I just chopped one off of there, so I'm just going to pour that back into that, and now it's perfect. And so I got my little tube going, and let me show you where it's at. There we go. It's right into the fill hole there. And again, that's on the passenger side, and let's pump it. And you're going to pump it until it starts oozing out, until you get a nice steady stream coming back at you, and that's when you know it's full. And then you want to maybe do 1 or 2 quick pumps and pop that bolt back on there to secure it, so have it ready to fly it back up on there. Okay. You guys see the little steady stream right there? Okay, that means you're good. So I've been letting this stream for just a second, so I'm going to do 1 pump more and lock in that bolt again. And that little black zip tie there is holding the tube so it doesn't slip out when I'm trying to pump it in my custom-make little shift little pump thing here. Cool. Alright, sit here and check for leaks with the car running after I've done my my fill. Okay, take a little gander, just leave it running for a couple minutes, get the engine warmed up just a little bit. Okay, there's nothing coming out of the gasket or anything like that, so we're good. So let's go put it in gear. Okay, now what you're going to do here, make sure your foot is on the brake, because you are on jack stands, okay? And we're going to put it in reverse. And we're going to let it just cycle through a little bit. Let's get rid of that annoying thing there. Okay. Cycle through. Neutral. And drive with those brakes applied. Remember, you are on jack stands. Okay. Let that cycle through, and we're going to do that a few times. We're going to do that 2 times, back up to neutral. Let it cycle through, because what we're going to do is we're mixing the oil now, and we're going to drop it again because we want legitimate, like I'm talking red, beautiful, because you got about 5 in the torque converter and about 4 in the pan. Sorry, stupid reverse things. Okay, neutral. And drive 1 more time, and then we're going to drop the first batch of Redline. So here's the first drop, and the majority of it already came out, but as you can see, look at the color of that. That's after about the car on for about 2.5 minutes, about a minute to check for leaks, and then going through the gears, which I went through the whole entire time on camera, so about, let's say, 2.5 max. You don't want to get it too hot, because what you want to do is you want to let the engine cool off before you refill. So let's go upstairs, chill, get a little food, and we'll come back to it. Alright, this is the second fill. Let's see how, let's see here, it's still pretty dark. We bought 12. It's still pretty dark. My guess is that the original transmission fluid in there was probably a kind of a dark color. Not really a red, unless it was just burnt crisp. We might even do a 3rd dump, 'cause that's not that good though. Okay, for the last fill, we're going to get the car temperature, which is probably, you know, a minute flat, and the fill plug is still out, and I'm going to pump in the last remaining until I get a nice little constant drip, and then pop the fill plug back in, lower the car, clean up your mess, or my mess, and have a go at it. Alright folks, we got the whole bad boy on. We got it filled up. Whoops. And you have been served by C. Binsberg. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I'm going to put the plastic metal piece to protect this back on. Clean up, take it for a test drive, see how she runs. Thanks for watching. Also watch out for my already filmed and up on YouTube detailed oil change for E65 E66 and hidden dash lights, and stay tuned for rear differential change. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, and comment.